Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Power Psych B, and this is just an intro to say happy XDefiant Day. We on XDefiant. Yes, today is the start of the open beta. If you are interested in playing this game, you can download it on your PS5, PS4, Xbox One, or Xbox, whatever you have. Your struggle box. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Or your PC, and you can play the game today. It is open from today to June the 23rd. At 11 p.m. I think, or 11 a.m. Pacific time. So you guys can download it now and play it. But today we're gonna go over just the menus, and we're gonna go over one loadout. So stay tuned. At the end, I'm gonna show you how to build my M4 loadout, because that's probably like the best class for myself. But if it's not, I could just show you guys. That way you can build your own class. One big thing that I like about this game. But let's get into it real quick. So first thing you got here is the factions. You got 5 different factions, and they're all from the Ubisoft brand. And the first ones you got here are the cleaners. Now you can change who you want to be if you just click on the thing right here. And for me right now, I'm using a mouse, but I would use a controller. And all you would do is you can shuffle through. You just click. Oh, I have to use the scroll wheel. But you can shuffle through whoever, you know. Nothing does anything different with the characters. It's just the appearance, right? Whatever you like. So nothing changes with the characters, it's just the appearance. So I like green, he just looks cool. But mostly I think that this guy's the default one, D Rosa. He's the default. So yeah, that's how you can change and you can do that with all the classes. So I just picked the favorite guy I like, because it doesn't matter what you pick for the guy, because when you get into the game, and I'll show that when we stream later, when you get into the game, you pick your I think you pick your passive ability. So whatever passive ability you want to have, is you pick that in the beginning of the round. So you don't have to worry about like picking the right one for whatever passive you want. You can pick it in when you get there. So the cleaners are for lane control. Easy to understand lane control. If you got people coming from different directions, these guys will shut off the lanes for people pushing. And they have like their ultimate is a flamethrower they bring out, and they can clean out a room pretty much. So I don't really use them too much, but they are good for that if you want to do that. This is the class I use the most, is the Phantoms. These guys are like your tankiest. They're the tankiest ones of the 5 classes. And what I want to say is, okay, I'm gonna put this in rogue terms, because I'm obviously I'm a small rogue creator, so we're gonna put this in rogue terms. Basically, these guys are your tanks, your anvils, your trenches. These guys are the most tankiest ones on there, right? And they are able to help teams push, right? So they're kind of like cannon in that sense too, because what they do is their ultimate is like a barrier bubble shield with a plasma shotgun that can just obliterate people in one shot. It's crazy. But this is the one I use the most, because I can just like put up barriers, close off a lane, or I can put up a barrier real quick to save my life that they can't shoot through, and then I can shoot back through the shield. You know, it's really kind of broken in a sense, but not really, because people can move. If you're facing somebody that's really crazy at the game, they'll just move around your bubble shield, or they'll move around your half shield and just kill you. So it's not really that overpowered, but it can be overpowered if you know how to use it right. The Libertads, think of these as your chalk, right? These guys overheal. These guys are the ones that they're like chalk, and they're like the Saint regeneration field, right? Sorry if you can hear my son in the background. I'm not recording this again, but I gotta get this video off, and we're potty training right now, so excuse that. Anyways, chalk, this is like the chalk class. You can overheal, and it's like the Saint regeneration field. They can throw out the Saint they can throw out a heal pack that will heal the entire team, or you could overheal yourself instead. You could pick one of the two. You can't do both. You can only pick one of the two. A lot of people use this class. This class was the broken class in both betas that I played before, because you could just push anybody. You could overheal and just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you could kind of like do this. You could kind of do what the Phantoms do without the limitations of the Phantoms. Like, this class can move fast too as well. So it's like it was like the give and take, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people run this class because you can just run around. If you want to run and gun type of guy, you want to play this class for sure. The Echelon class is the other class that I use personally. And the Echelon class, what they do is they are like the glimpse or the intel rogues of Rogue Company. Basically, what they do is you can get their passive to go invisible, or you can get their passive to send off enemy location, right? Pretty cool. I use them a lot. Awesome. I mostly aim for intel, because using the invisible suit, you have to kind of like stand still. Kind of, you can still move around, but you have to like pick and choose, because sometimes people can see you, sometimes they can't. It depends. So yeah, and then the other one I use is the DeadSec as well from Watch Dogs 2. These guys are awesome. These are very self-explanatory. They're like the glitch, basically. They have like a little spider that goes on the ground that kind of points you to an enemy. I kind of use it for that cheese. Like, you can use their spider, and then it kind of it jumps on them, hacks them, and then you can like follow the spider to find out where the guys are hiding. And I think they have another one, but I mostly use the spider. And then they obviously can hack everybody on the map, just like glitch. It's the same thing, you know. And for the oh, you know what, I think you could do both for the Libertads, because I think the Libertads special ability, ultimate ability, is the overheal. I'm pretty sure that's the overheal is their ultimate ability. The Echelon's special ability is like, you turn into Sam Fisher. If you played the Splinter Cell games, you turn into Sam Fisher, and then you basically bring out his gun, you get thermal goggles, and then you just can slay people with the pistol. It's absolutely decimates them. Coolest. This is only reason kind of why I use them a lot. That's why. It's pretty fire. And then I think their special ability is to hack. Their ultimate ability is to hack everybody on the map. All right, let's get into these loadouts, guys. All right, so when you come over from factions to loadouts, you're gonna see custom loadout 1 through 4 or 1 through 10 or whatever. The reason why mines are named this way is because I renamed them as I did my loadouts, because I was playing a little bit yesterday. But let's get into an M4 loadout just to show you guys how it's done. All right, so when you want to change the loadout, you come down here to the attachments. The one thing that's good about this game is that all the attachments are unlocked. The other previous betas, they had them that you had to grind up to get the attachments, but I'm glad they don't have that, because that was one thing that drew me away from Call of Duty. Even though I know that's the whole big thing about Call of Duty, but I did not want to grind attachments. It was so tedious. It looked so tedious, and it looked like people were hating their lives. So that's one thing that I will give XDefiant a dub on. But if you come here, all right, so one thing that they do have preset loadouts in the game, but the preset loadouts are like, you know, they're preset. So we're here, you can basically customize the gun for your deficiencies or the gun's deficiency, you know, depending on your skill, right? For me, I need a lot of accuracy, not much mobility, because I don't really move around that much. You do want to move around a lot in this game. You can be a movement demon in this game, but for right now, I just want to be able to drop people, right? Because the TTK in this game is really fast, so I want to be able to drop people, and I want to make sure my shots are on. Like, if I'm aiming at somebody, I want to drop them, right? So that's my big thing. So right here, if you can see, the different stats go up and down depending on what you want to do, right? So for this M4, I usually go the muzzle booster just for firepower, to get my firepower up. The barrel, you're gonna go for, some people go for rapid fire for more firepower, but that's not me. I really want to go for stability, which one is that? The chrome, yes. So from short to mid range, because this gun is not really like the greatest at short and mid range. Like, you got the ARC and AK-47 that people use a lot in this game, that are good for like short and mid range, because a lot of people run SMGs, and a lot of people were running up and getting in your face trying to like do movement to go around you and stuff like that. This gun I use a lot for just sitting back and playing long range. So that's kind of why I use this gun at. So actually, I'm sorry, I go stabilizing for the gun, so for more accuracy and mobility here. Front rail, we want to go, let's see, I forgot which one it is. I think it's the pistol one. Yes, go pistol, because the pistol one gives you a little bump in accuracy and firepower. Optics, these are the only two, like reflex and hollow is the only two sights that are really good. This one gives you a red dot. This one gives you like that circle with the red. It gives you like that circle with the red dot in it. These ones are scopes, and like there's no point in using these sights. I don't see nobody ever using these. So on the on this one, I'm just gonna go reflex. Magazine. Okay, so the two magazines that a lot of people use is quick mag or fast mag. As you can see, it does they do about the same, but without no drop off. So like this one has 5 ammunition capacity with 15% reload speed, and then this has 40, but you lose, you know, ADS time and ADS hit flinch, right? So on this one, I'm gonna do fast mag just because, like, I don't really, the flinch doesn't really bother me, but you know, it's all right, you know. For the rear grip, I usually do, let's see, it's the one, the stability, oh no, vertical recoil, because this gun likes to shoot up. So yeah, I use the grip tape. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't use all of them. That's one thing that I forgot. So we'll go back, we'll do this, boom. We'll take, actually we're gonna take, oh, you know what, that's what I do barrel extender, and then I don't have anything. Yeah, okay, that's what I did. Okay, I was so confused. I'm like, why is it not super accurate? Okay, this is what I do. So you got barrel extender, stabilizing pistol, reflex, and fast mag. That way you reload fast, you got a good sight on it, and you got all the ammo and accuracy that you can with a little bit of firepower. It's not gonna be a mobile gun, but hey, it gets the job done. I rhymed accidentally. Hey, all right. And then the handguns are, you know, most of the handguns that I use are the M9. I use the M119 or the M19. The Magnum I think hits hard, but I think it's slow shooting. And I use this one too. It's kind of like a fast compact pistol. I kind of use this with my SMG so that I can shoot off. It's kind of so that way I don't lose like anything crazy when I'm switching between the handguns. But usually I use the M9, and the handguns you don't have as much customization. But I usually just do this. I use the lightweight, even though it doesn't really help because you can still get seen for one. Even if you have, so let me go back. Even if you have this lightweight suppressor on, you still can get seen for like 1.5 seconds on the map. They still see you if on the mini map, but I use it just to like for placebo effect for myself. And then this one we use the quick mag, I think, or the fast mag. I think the fast mag. And then the rear grip, you can use quick draw. I think I use quick draw, that way I can pull the sight on it faster with ADS. All right. And then here you could change the different grenades you want to use. They have EMPs, flashbangs, frags, proximity mines, and stickies. For this one, for this loadout, I use proximity because most of the time I'm going to be in the back, and then people are going to be chasing me. So if they chase me, I'm not really fast. So I want to throw down a mine. That way, if they come at the angle that I think they're coming, they'll get hit with the proximity. All right. So yeah. And that's my M4 loadout. That's just a loadout that's one of my loadouts. I have a different video for my other 2 favorite loadouts coming up here soon. Thank you guys for joining me. This is being Power Site B. We're gonna have some more videos. XDefiant coming soon. Thank y'all for joining me, and shout out to everybody that showed love on my last video of the Rogue company. Don't worry, Rogue has not stopped on this channel. It's gonna more Rogue videos are gonna be coming, but I want to play XDefiant for sure. All right guys, appreciate you, much love, peace.